What's up, Banger family? It's your girl, Banger Girl, and I'm back with another banger. If you're new to my channel, I just want to welcome you. And if you're returning back to my channel, what's up, family? How are you doing? So in today's video, I'm gonna get my beats critiqued by Sharif Islam. Some of you already know Sharif Islam because he appeared in a couple of my videos in the past. For those of you who are unfamiliar with who he is, not only is he a friend and a mentor, but he's also a professional industry engineer. He has music credits, he has TV show credits, he has a whole bunch of credits. And I kind of look to him to give me advice in the music industry. I look to him to give me advice, obviously from a production standpoint and even from a mixing and mastering standpoint. So I was fortunate enough to get Sharif Islam on a Zoom call last night, and I sent him a lot of beats. But for the sake of time and for the sake of this video, I'm only gonna include 2 beat critiques. So recently, like probably in the past year, I've been sending him some of my mixes and I've noticed that his critiques are super minimal. So it's one of 2 things. Either he's tired of my behind and he just wants to get me off the phone, get me off the Zoom calls, or I'm actually getting better with this mixing and mastering journey. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and without further ado, let's get it.
Banger girl.
This is cool. This is like some lo-fi future trap Sade type stuff.
Like
Yo, it has that. And it's funny because I was listening to her on a train earlier today. And so I heard her voice on this. Like on, you know what I'm saying? Or a female or artist who would be on some Sade type vibes.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? This is dope. This is good. This is actually.
Oh wait, so this is how like that. Mute that and listen to the reference. I don't know what happened to the project, so I had to just bounce what I had. I mean, it's not mixed, but the 808 was a little different.
This is down here. You talking about this?
Yeah, this was like I had sent this to my friend and he like wrote a song to it, but I was trying to find an 808 that sound. I don't even know what happened to the project. I think I deleted it.
Oh, so you redid this. This is your beat, but you had to redo it because you couldn't.
Because what happened was I had bounced the audio files and I sent it to the engineer because we recorded this in the studio, but for whatever reason I didn't bounce the 808. So like I don't know. I guess I deleted the project. I don't know. I can't find the project, so all I have is the audio files. So I'm just like, F it. I'm just gonna find an 808 that like kind of sounds like it. You know what I mean? But this is how I wanted it to sound. You know what I mean? But it is what it is. Like I'm always deleting stuff. Like I wish I had like a cloud that like I could delete, but it doesn't really delete because I looked everywhere for this project. I couldn't find it. So like I'm still trying.
You know what's crazy? You could have came because this what you and next time you ever come up, if this ever happens to you again, you could take I don't know if you have it, but like RX, the music rebalance, you go into the drums and you can separate it, right? And separate this track. And then, it's kind of percussion, bass, melody, and something else, vocal or whatever, but there's no vocal on here. But the drums would be separate. So your drums that you hear, you go boom, boom, boom. So that kick drum, that 808 is by itself in numerous places in the beat.
Yeah.
I mean, but this is good though.
From a mix, what is there anything that I could like maybe alter a little bit?
I think the rim shot, I love it. I think like I'm gonna pull up this the rim shot a little bit.
Yeah.
Because it's a very integral part of this track.
Yeah.
That rim shot. Because it's keeping time.
Yeah.
Whether they slow dancing, they whatever they do to this, smoking weed, whatever they doing to this track. I mean, even the rapper, the artist, singer or rapper, that snare, that rim shot is everything. Everything else is amazing, but it's super important, especially in something like this track type of track.
Yeah.
So I just boosted up a little bit.
Yeah.
And I sent a little bit more to a little bit more synth to the reverb, to the plate. That's really it on this, because it was a little bit too far back.
Yeah.
In your original, it was up a little bit louder.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I caught that immediately.
Yeah.
I was like, yeah, okay, I was thinking the right thing. So yeah, it needs to come up because it's that snap that keeps that time. You know what I mean? It keeps a good time. You know what I mean? So yeah, that's on this one. That's the only thing I see.
Banger girl.
Yeah, and then it just repeats.
what I did right there? Yo. Okay, so this one again, another one is dope. Your claps and your rim shots snares, especially these kind of tracks, because these are very intimate. There's so much space for the artist to say stuff and to talk stuff and to, you know, get emotional and like you know, this gonna make a person write.
Yeah,
Whatever
my
they
friend
gonna
wrote a
write
dope
about,
song today. I'm gonna
they
send it
going
to you just for
zone.
the hell of it. You
This
listen
is
to it
a
later.
zone joint, right?
Yeah.
So in this is perfect. It's perfect. I mean, it's great. It's like you got your when the 808, when the 808s came and the you had the pitch one, boom, boom, boom. I was concerned at first. Not that I heard anything.
I'm like listening to it in my mind. I mean, if you say it sounds fine, but I'm like, I don't know. Maybe because I'm hearing on the Zoom.
I think the only thing I would do with that, only thing I would do with it is tone it down as far as volume wise a little bit.
Okay.
Either volume or compress it, make it a little. Let me see, where is it? It's is it one? Is it only on one? Let me see something. Hold on. Oh. Okay. So either I would compress it and nothing crazy. All I'm really want to control is like the top. Right, that's good, but then you don't want it to be too overpowering based on this person's speakers when they play. You know, whatever speakers, monitors they're listening to on. You want it to still translate no matter where it goes. Still with the initial thing you wanted when you made the track, but in control. So I would just put a little bit of compression just to control the dynamics. Yeah, still giving me that, but just
I can hear it. It sounds.
Yeah, you know what I mean? In that vibe, that's what I would do with that. This snare, all I did brighten it up a little bit here in the highs and the shelf and then the high EQ. Just peaked it up a little bit just to give it a little bit more snap because it has that like a brilliance on the top end because it's dope snare. That and the reverb just a little bit more, but on either every fourth or eighth bar. You know what? Before, you know what I mean? So like it would have gone there, right?
Yeah.
But you had a drop, so now it's gonna come on this one. Like so I would automate that where you got it's there. Then when it gets to that 8th, 9th, whatever bar, you know, and then back to the regular one. So it'll play out of the whole song because that's a dynamic right there. Like that takes it to this other place. Like yo, you know what I mean? That's the only thing I would do. But definitely you had the reverb like down here on the snare. Definitely, especially these kind of songs.
Bring it up a little more.
Give it a little bit where you get that, it fills that space in that, you know what I mean, on those. In plate verbs, you know, drum plates, those are the ones to use all the time. Those are the cats.
All right, y'all. So that was 2 beat critiques by my friend Sharif Islam, who, like I said before, is an industry engineer. He's a producer. He's an artist on all facets. That's him just giving me feedback on some of my mixes. The first beat, as you noticed, he stated that I needed to increase the volume of my rim shot, and I also needed to just push it a little bit more into the reverb. So that's what I'm gonna do when I go back and work on that beat. And that second beat, he kind of shaped the sound of my compressor. It was a little bit too aggressive, so he toned it down by adding a compressor on top of the EQ and compressor that I already had on the channel. So I hope you enjoyed the video. If you haven't done so already, please make sure you like, subscribe, hit that notification bell, and hit me up in the comments. Let me know what you thought about the beats. Let me know what you thought about my mixes. And let me know what videos you want me to continue to upload on my channel. I love you guys. I appreciate you guys so much. When I really got back into YouTube, I had like 32 followers. And because you guys have been supporting me, my followers are going up. People are watching my videos and people are engaging. And I appreciate that so, so very much. So as always, stay safe, keep creating, peace.